Hey, what's up everybody? It's Flippeyy here. Now this video is a bit of a different video. It's a story time video, and it's going to be about how I got a teacher kicked out of school. Now this story takes place about 4 or 5 years ago. I was in year 5, or I think it's grade 4 in the USA. And I was really young, about 9 to 10 years old. Now, I don't know if it's the same in schools in the USA or wherever you are, but in the UK, we have the same teacher for every single lesson. We're in the same classroom and all that. And one day, we got this supply teacher from the agency the schools always ring from. Now, it was nothing different because this teacher was off quite a lot, but it's the supply teacher we got. We had never had her before, and she was annoying as anything, and she hated all of us. It was clear she was only coming here to get some money. It's like she didn't like kids, which fair enough, you gotta get money, but why choose a job with kids if you don't like kids? And by the time of break time, everyone in the class was complaining about her. Nobody in our class liked her, and we just didn't want her around. But obviously, we're like 9 and 10-year-olds, we can't really do anything about it, so we had to just go with it. Now, most people here won't know, but I have a lot of medical problems, and one of them is really bad asthma. And around this time, I had just gotten out of hospital from a month's stay. So obviously at this point, I'm still not fully well, so I'm always taking my inhaler and stuff. And in my school, they make me put my inhaler away in the teacher's cupboard. So I have to go into the cupboard and get my inhaler to, be able to take it. And normally, most teachers are fine with this, like they know it's a necessary thing for me to do. But not this teacher. Oh no, she had an issue with it. So the lesson just before lunch, I was coughing the whole time. And I thought, that is a big enough sign to the teacher to say I need my inhaler. So I get up to go to the place where my inhaler's held. So I'm in the cupboard looking for my inhaler because it had fallen off a shelf. And this teacher runs up and she's like, "Just what do you think you're doing, young man?" And I just said, I was like, "Miss, I'm just looking for my inhaler. It's fallen off a shelf and I really need it." And then she's like, "No, you don't need it right now. You can wait till lunch." And when someone tries to control what I do on my medication, I get really angry. So I turn around and I'm like, "Miss, I need it now." And I kid you not, she turns around and says, "Shut up, you wimp. Go sit down." I kid you not, she called me a wimp for saying I need my medication. Now, I went and sat down for a second and I was just like, who the hell pissed in her Cheerios? But then I just turned around and I was like, you know what, screw it. So I walked out of lesson, 9-year-old me, storming out, trying to slam the door behind me. And I walk over to the head teacher's office. And I'm just sat there having a mini meeting with them. It went into lunch and I was just sitting there talking about how she called me a wimp and all that. And about 10 to 20 minutes after I went in there, I was finally let out to go to lunch, with the head teacher just turning around and saying, "Thanks, Logan, we'll look into this." Now, I didn't really know what I was expecting them to do. I thought they were just going to have a word with the teacher or something, and, just tell her not to do that anymore or whatever. But then, of course, 20 minutes later, I get called into the head teacher's office. And she's just like, "So Logan, we spoke to the supply teacher, and she said that she did call you a wimp. She said she apologises, and we've also decided to make her leave school, and we're telling the agency that she can never teach here again." And in my 9-year-old brain, I was just like, holy, I just got a teacher kicked out of school. But I just find it funny how I got a teacher kicked out of school for calling me a wimp. I must have been, I got a teacher kicked out of school for calling me a wimp, another playground insult. But anyway, I get outside, enjoy the rest of my lunch, I tell everybody in my class about how I've just gotten the teacher kicked out and we're going to have a different one. And then I'll walk into class and I have the deputy head as a teacher for the rest of the day. You might actually think this is worse than a supply teacher, but she was that bad and that angry all the time that the deputy head was way better. But yeah, anyways, that's the story about how I got a teacher kicked out of school. So if you liked this story time video, go leave a like, comment, and let me know if you want to see more story times, because I have some more stories I could tell you guys. But obviously, I won't do them if you don't want to see them. So let me know. Leave a like if you want to see some more story times. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 100 subs. It's a grind, but I mean, maybe we'll get there. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.